If you're anything like me, you are a very sensitive individual. I I would say that I was born that way, but there were some special circumstances, some special events in my life that definitely contributed to my instability, especially emotionally. And it took me from about 15 years old till around when I had my first daughter. I was 27. And there wasn't much time in between those dates, but between about 15 years old and 27 years old when I had my daughter, and things started to calm down a little bit after I had her. But in that decade or so, I had uncontrollable tears at the most inappropriate times. Like, I'm not even kidding. As a teenager, my mom would try to take me to counseling appointments, talk to social workers, talk to teachers, and I just trusted no one. I trusted no one. I didn't even trust my mom. And I always felt like I was being bombarded, or I felt like I wasn't heard. I felt like I had to explain myself all the time and justify my need for stability. And, I had high stress constantly. And without getting super deep into what was going on for me, I was also misdiagnosed as bipolar at about 24. So just as I started to feel open to getting help, the help that I got was actually very lazy. I'm not going to lie. The psychiatrist that I had was an emergency doctor. I was on no drugs. I was, I was completely compliant, and I was willing, and I had the time because I was going through a breakdown. Anyways, if you're anything like me, you don't know when tears are going to creep up on you. And for me today, it was right before I was going to pick up my kids, right before I was going to go get them at school. It was lovely. And I had about 5 minutes when I got out of the car to wipe my tears away and go pick up my kids. And luckily there's a lot of colds going around, so I don't think anybody really noticed. But I cleaned 2 houses this morning, so there wasn't a lot of time for me to process anything. I don't know what it was that came up for me, but I just want you to know, whether it's your life or the world, it's totally normal to just all of a sudden cry. I did it for like 10 years, and once in a while it still happens. So I'm here for you, and I love you, and have a good day or night.